Have you ever noticed how quickly time passes once we reach a certain age? One moment, we're climbing stairs with ease, and the next, even standing for a few minutes feels like a challenge. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes, it begins with a subtle heaviness in the legs, a quiet ache after a walk, or a lingering sense of fatigue that wasn't there before. These gentle shifts in our bodies can be easy to ignore, but they might be telling us something important. In today's video, we're going to explore a surprising truth. Not all vitamins and everyday foods support healthy aging, especially when it comes to the strength of your legs. In fact, there are two common vitamins many older adults trust, which may actually be weakening the muscles in your lower body without you realizing it. And some foods we enjoy regularly, thinking they're harmless, could be silently contributing to that sense of weakness or imbalance. Every meal, every supplement, each choice we make can either support our independence or quietly chip away at it. That's why understanding these signals matters. It's not about fear, it's about awareness and choosing well, especially after 60. So if you've ever wondered whether there's a deeper reason your legs feel less steady, or if you're simply curious about how to stay strong and independent as you age, I hope you'll stay with me through this gentle but eye-opening journey. The insights we'll uncover together might just become one of your favorite senior health tips for lifelong strength and vitality. Sometimes, a slice of cake or a scoop of ice cream feels like the perfect little comfort after a meal. But as we grow older, these sweet treats can quietly work against us. Too much sugar may lead to muscle fatigue, joint pain, and extra weight that tires out our legs even more. Over time, it adds up. It often starts with something simple, a cookie with coffee, or a sweet dessert after dinner. These small indulgences feel harmless, even comforting. But refined sugar, when consumed too often, can quietly stir up inflammation in the body. Over time, this can affect the muscles and joints, making them more sensitive, stiff, or sore. You might not notice it right away, but that lingering ache in your knees or the heaviness in your legs could be connected to what's on your plate. It's a gentle reminder that even the sweetest habits can carry hidden weight. And here's something many people don't realize. Too much sugar over time can lead to something called insulin resistance. It's when your body doesn't respond as well to insulin, the hormone that helps deliver energy to your muscles. When that happens, your muscles may not get the fuel they need. Even if you've eaten, this can leave you feeling tired, weak, or slower than usual, especially in your legs. It's not always about doing more. Sometimes. It's about understanding how small choices affect how strong and steady we feel each day. As the years go by, even a few extra pounds can begin to feel heavier than we expect. What we carry on the outside often shows up in how our legs feel tired, achy, or strained. Weight gain naturally puts more pressure on the lower body, especially the knees, hips, and ankles. For those of us already dealing with age-related muscle loss, that added stress can make everyday movement feel harder. It's a quiet shift, but one that reminds us how our bodies respond to even the smallest changes over time. And as we think more about how our choices affect our energy, circulation quietly plays a big role. When blood flow slows down, whether from inflammation, excess sugar, or weight gain, our muscles receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients. That means slower recovery, more fatigue, and a feeling that our legs just aren't as strong or steady as they used to be. It's a gentle reminder that our bodies rely on healthy circulation to stay active, balanced, and ready for the simple joys of daily life. And there's something else to consider. Many sweet desserts, while comforting to the taste, offer very little in terms of real nourishment. They're often low in protein and magnesium, two nutrients that quietly support muscle strength and steady movement. Without enough of these building blocks, our legs may tire more easily or recover more slowly after simple activities. Over time, this can make a real difference in how steady and energized we feel. It's a gentle nudge to think about what our muscles truly need to stay strong. It's hard to resist the crispy comfort of fried foods. Those golden bites bring back warm memories. But as we grow older, our bodies respond differently. Fried foods are often loaded with unhealthy fats that can quietly increase inflammation, slow blood flow, and leave our legs feeling heavier or more tired than usual. And while that golden crunch may be satisfying, it often comes with a hidden cost. Many fried foods are high in trans fats and saturated fats, ingredients that may quietly stir up inflammation throughout the body. Over time, this low-grade inflammation can begin to affect the joints and muscles, especially in the legs, making movement feel more stiff, sore, or unstable. It's one of those subtle shifts we might not link to our meals right away, but our bodies have a way of remembering. Every bite truly has more power than we think, and beyond the surface, there's something deeper happening. The unhealthy fats found in many fried foods can slow circulation, making it harder for blood to flow freely through the legs. When circulation is reduced, muscles don't receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to recover and stay strong. Over time, this can leave your legs feeling more tired. More often, it's a quiet reminder that what we eat can shape how we move and feel. Day by day, and little by little, those comforting meals can add up. Fried foods are often high in calories, which can lead to gradual weight gain over time. As the number on the scale rises, so does the pressure on our legs, especially the knees, hips, and ankles. This extra strain can make everyday activities feel more tiring and less steady. It's a quiet reminder that our legs carry not just our weight, but the choices we make each day. And here's something many folks don't often think about. Fried foods take a lot of effort for the body to break down because they're harder to digest. Your system ends up using more energy just to process the meal. That means there's less energy left over to support your muscles, especially the ones in your legs that keep you moving each day. It's almost like your body is working overtime on digestion instead of fueling strength and stability. Over time, that trade-off can quietly wear you down. It might seem harmless, just a slice of white bread with your morning coffee or afternoon snack. But as we age, white bread doesn't do our bodies many favors. Made from refined flour, it lacks the fiber and nutrients our muscles need to stay strong. Instead, it can cause quick spikes in blood sugar and leave us feeling tired or unsteady. Over time, those simple bites may quietly take a toll on our energy and balance, especially in the legs we rely on each day. And while it may be a familiar part of many meals, white bread often brings less than it seems. Made from refined flour, it goes through a process that strips away most of the natural fiber and nutrients. What's left is soft and convenient, but not very nourishing. Without fiber, our digestion can slow down, and without key vitamins and minerals, our muscles may not get the support they need to stay strong. Over time, relying on foods like this can quietly affect how steady and energized we feel each day. And here's something else to keep in mind. White bread can cause your blood sugar to rise quickly after eating. These sudden spikes may feel harmless at first, but over time, they can lead to something called insulin resistance. That means your body has a harder time using sugar for energy, especially in your muscles. When that happens, you might notice your legs feel weaker, or that you tire more easily than before. It's a gentle reminder that even simple foods can have a bigger effect than we realize. And beyond the quick rise in blood sugar, there's another quiet issue. White bread doesn't offer much in the way of protein or essential minerals. These are the very nutrients our muscles rely on to stay strong and recover from daily movement. Without them, your legs might feel weaker or more easily fatigued. Over time, that lack of support can gently chip away at your stability and strength, even if the change feels gradual. And when we think about staying strong as we age, protecting our muscles becomes even more important. Unfortunately, foods like white bread, low in protein and nutrients, don't give our bodies what they need to hold on to muscle. As the years go by, this can quietly increase the risk of age-related muscle loss. It may not be obvious at first, but over time, it can affect how steady we feel on our feet and how confidently we move through each day. And while a glass of wine or a casual drink may seem like a small pleasure, it's worth knowing how alcohol can quietly affect the body over time. As we age, it becomes harder to process, often leading to muscle weakness, slower recovery, and added strain on the legs we count on every day. And beyond the short-term effects, alcohol can quietly interfere with how our bodies absorb key minerals, like calcium and magnesium, that are essential for strong muscles and bones. Without enough of these nutrients, the foundation that supports our movement may begin to weaken. Over time, this can make us more vulnerable to aches, fatigue, or even greater risks of imbalance. It's a gentle reminder that what we consume doesn't just pass through us, it shapes how we feel and function each day. And even after the moment has passed, alcohol can continue to affect us in ways we might not expect. It slows down the body's natural ability to repair muscle tissue, which means even light activity can leave you feeling sore or drained for much longer. Instead of bouncing back quickly, you might notice lingering aches or fatigue that weren't there before. It's one of those quiet effects that builds over time, gently reminding us to care for the strength we've worked so hard to maintain. And here's another gentle reminder: alcohol can quietly lead to dehydration, even when we don't feel especially thirsty. As the body loses fluids, muscles may become more prone to cramping, especially in the legs. Those sudden nighttime leg cramps or tight, uncomfortable feelings after walking could be linked to that loss of hydration. It's a small shift inside the body, but one that can leave a lasting impact on how we move and rest. And over time, alcohol can do more than just leave us feeling tired. It can slowly increase inflammation throughout the body. This kind of hidden inflammation may lead to more stiffness, soreness, or discomfort, especially in the joints and muscles. As that discomfort grows, it often becomes harder to stay active, to go for walks, or enjoy the simple movements that keep us feeling alive and independent. It's a quiet barrier that can slowly chip away at the things we once did with ease. And while processed meats like hot dogs or ham might be quick and tasty, they can quietly work against the strength of your legs. Packed with sodium and preservatives, these foods may increase inflammation and place added stress on muscles and joints. Over time, that can lead to soreness, stiffness, or a loss of stability. For those of us focused on senior wellness, making thoughtful food choices can truly support long-term strength. When in doubt, it's always wise to check with your doctor about what's best for your body. And here's something worth paying attention to. Many processed meats are loaded with sodium and chemical preservatives. While they help with flavor and shelf life, they can also quietly fuel chronic inflammation in the body. Over time, this kind of inflammation may settle into the joints and muscles, making movement feel more painful or tiring than it used to. It's a reminder that the foods we choose each day can shape how freely and comfortably we move through life. And beyond the salt and preservatives, there's another concern. Many processed meats are high in saturated fat. This type of fat can gradually narrow the blood vessels, making it harder for blood to flow freely through the body. When circulation slows down, your muscles, especially in the legs, may not get the oxygen and nutrients they need. Over time, that can lead to feelings of heaviness, fatigue, or reduced mobility, even from everyday activities that once felt easy. And as we continue to enjoy these convenient foods, there's something else happening behind the scenes. Processed meats can introduce more toxins into the body, which over time may place added stress on the liver and kidneys. These organs work hard to keep us balanced and healthy, but when overloaded, it can quietly affect how we feel, especially in our energy and recovery. And there's one more quiet effect that often goes unnoticed. Processed meats can interfere with how the body uses glucose for energy. When glucose isn't properly metabolized, your muscles may not receive the fuel they need to stay active and strong. Over time, this can lead to that familiar feeling of heavy legs, slow recovery, or simply not having the energy you once did. It's a gentle reminder that what we eat truly shapes how we move through each day. And while instant noodles may be quick and comforting, they often come with hidden drawbacks. Made from refined flour and packed with sodium and additives, they offer little nutrition. Over time, this lack of support can leave your legs feeling more tired, heavy, or slow to recover. And while they may seem like a quick fix on a busy day, most instant noodles are made from refined flour and lack the fiber and protein our bodies truly need. Without these essential nutrients, it becomes harder to support muscle strength and keep energy levels steady. Over time, regularly choosing foods low in fiber and protein may quietly lead to more fatigue, especially in the legs. It's a gentle reminder that even something simple and familiar can have lasting effects on how strong and steady we feel. And here's something else to keep in mind. Instant noodles are often packed with sodium. While it adds flavor, too much sodium can lead to water retention and raise blood pressure over time. That extra fluid can make your legs feel heavier or more swollen, especially after meals. It's a quiet shift that may not seem serious at first, but day by day, it can affect how comfortably you move and how steady you feel. Sometimes, it's the small ingredients that carry the biggest weight. And beyond the salt, there's another layer we don't always notice. Many instant noodles contain MSG and chemical additives. While these ingredients boost flavor, they may also contribute to inflammation and leave muscles feeling more tired or sluggish. Over time, that can show up as stiffness, soreness, or a slower recovery from simple movement. It's a gentle reminder that the things we add for taste can sometimes take away from how strong and energized we feel, especially in the parts of our body we depend on the most, like our legs. And while the warmth of a quick noodle meal can feel satisfying, there's something happening beneath the surface. Instant noodles often have a high glycemic index, meaning they can cause a sudden spike in blood sugar. That quick rise may be followed by a drop, leaving you feeling drained or unsteady not long after eating. Over time, these swings can quietly affect your energy, especially in your legs, where strength and balance matter most. It's a small moment that can leave a lasting mark on how we move through the day. And sometimes, a slice of cake brings back memories, a birthday, a celebration, a quiet treat with coffee. But many store-bought cakes, while sweet on the outside, can carry ingredients that aren't so gentle on the body. Most are made with refined sugar and trans fats, which can quietly fuel inflammation. That kind of low-grade inflammation doesn't just stay silent, it can settle in the joints and muscles, making them feel stiff, sore, or tired. As we grow older, our metabolism becomes more delicate, and these sugary, processed treats can throw it off balance. Instead of providing fuel, they can disrupt how our bodies manage energy, leading to more fatigue and less endurance. That imbalance, over time, may leave the legs feeling weak or unsteady, even after everyday activities. And while they're rich in flavor, these cakes are often poor in the nutrients our muscles need to recover and stay strong. Without enough protein, magnesium, or other supportive nutrients, the body has to work harder to bounce back. It's a quiet reminder that even small choices at the dessert table can shape how confidently we move through the day. And while creamy cheese spreads or melted cheeses might add comfort to a sandwich or snack, they often come with more than just flavor. These ultra-processed cheeses are typically high in sodium and saturated fat, two ingredients that can lead to water retention and reduced circulation. Over time, that can leave your legs feeling heavy, swollen, or simply more tired than usual. What's more, many of these products contain preservatives and phosphates that can quietly disrupt the body's mineral balance. This imbalance may interfere with how well your muscles and bones function, especially if calcium and magnesium aren't absorbed properly. That gentle stiffness or nighttime cramping may be more than just aging. It could be tied to what's on your plate. And while cheese is often seen as a source of protein, these processed versions typically lack the high-quality nutrients our muscles need. Without that solid support, muscle strength can decline little by little. For older adults focused on staying steady and strong, even small changes like these can make a big difference in how we feel each day. And on a warm day, few things feel more comforting than a scoop of ice cream. But many commercial brands, especially the more affordable ones, are packed with refined sugar and saturated fat. While delicious in the moment, these ingredients can quietly trigger inflammation throughout the body, especially in the muscles and joints we rely on for everyday movement. Beyond that, the sugar content in these treats can cause quick spikes and drops in blood sugar, leading to energy crashes that leave your legs feeling tired or even cramping unexpectedly. When muscles don't receive steady fuel, they can become more fatigued with less effort, making simple activities feel more draining than they should. To make matters trickier, many commercial ice creams contain artificial additives like thickeners, emulsifiers, and food coloring. These extras may interfere with how your body absorbs nutrients, especially the ones your muscles need to stay strong and resilient. Over time, the sweet reward can become a quiet burden, gently weighing down the energy and freedom we value most. And for many of us, a piece of milk chocolate brings back warm memories, a sweet treat after dinner, or a small reward during the day. But behind that familiar comfort, milk chocolate is often high in sugar and saturated fat. Over time, this combination can quietly promote inflammation, particularly in the muscles and joints, making movement feel less fluid and more uncomfortable than it once did. Unlike dark chocolate, which contains helpful flavonoids from cacao, most milk chocolates have very little actual cacao content. That means fewer antioxidants and more empty calories, offering less support for circulation and overall muscle health. What feels like a harmless indulgence may not give your body the benefits you might expect from chocolate. And while it's easy to enjoy a few bites here and there, frequent consumption of milk chocolate can contribute to weight gain, especially around the midsection. That extra weight, even just a few pounds, adds pressure to the legs, knees, and hips. Over time, it can affect balance, stamina, and how comfortable we feel going about our day. It's a gentle reminder that even our favorite treats deserve a closer look. And while canned foods are often convenient and easy to store, they may come with hidden costs, especially as we age. Many canned goods are high in sodium and packed with preservatives, which can quietly contribute to inflammation and water retention. That swelling or stiffness you feel in your legs may be linked to what's inside the can. On top of that, the industrial processing used in canned foods can strip away important nutrients, leaving behind mostly empty calories. So even when it feels like a meal, your body might not be getting the support it truly needs to stay strong. There's also the concern of aluminum from the can lining, which may affect the nervous system and muscle function over time. For those focused on senior wellness and maintaining independence, it's a good idea to choose fresh or frozen options when possible, and when in doubt, consult your doctor for guidance that fits your unique needs. And sometimes, it's the little snacks we reach for between meals that quietly affect us the most. Many packaged treats like cookies or chips are loaded with preservatives and trans fats ingredients that may weaken muscles and strain the joints over time. That stiffness or soreness you feel might be more connected to snacking than you realize. These snacks are also often high in sodium, which can cause your body to retain fluid. That added water weight can leave your legs feeling heavier, making walking or standing more tiring. And while they're easy to grab, they rarely offer the nutrients we truly need, lacking protein, fiber, and essential minerals. These snacks can gradually contribute to muscle loss, especially as we grow older and need that strength the most. And while flavor enhancers like MSG can make meals more enjoyable, they may quietly affect how our bodies feel, especially as we age. MSG has been shown to interfere with the nervous system that helps control muscle movement, which might lead to feelings of weakness or shakiness in the legs. Over time, it can also contribute to inflammation in the muscles and joints, making simple movements feel more uncomfortable than they used to. On top of that, MSG adds to your sodium intake, which may cause water retention and even nighttime leg cramps. It's a small ingredient that can have a bigger impact than expected. And while vitamins are often seen as helpful, too much of a good thing can sometimes do more harm than good. Excess vitamin A may lead to muscle weakness and joint pain, while too much vitamin D can cause stiffness, cramping, and even impact how your legs move and feel each day. And while vitamin A is essential in the right amount, taking too much, especially through supplements, can have unexpected effects. Excess vitamin A may lead to muscle fatigue, leg cramps, or aches in the calves and lower back. It can also interfere with how your body absorbs important minerals, like calcium and magnesium, both crucial for healthy muscle movement. Over time, too much vitamin A may even contribute to bone thinning in areas like the legs and hips, increasing the risk of fractures. It's a quiet reminder that balance matters, even with the nutrients we trust. And just like with vitamin A, having too much vitamin D, especially without regular testing, can quietly cause trouble. When levels get too high, it may lead to excess calcium in the blood, which can trigger muscle stiffness, cramps, and joint pain. Over time, this buildup may even strain the kidneys, leading to kidney stones or other complications. You might also notice a drop in energy, or find it harder to move with the same ease as before. It's a gentle reminder that even the most trusted vitamins need to be taken with care and balance. As we've gently walked through the hidden ways certain foods and habits can affect the strength of your legs, I hope you found a moment to pause and reflect, not with worry, but with a quiet sense of awareness and care. Your body tells a story every day, and even the smallest changes in how you eat or move can bring renewed energy and ease to your life. Aging doesn't mean giving up the things we love. It simply means learning to listen more closely to what helps us feel strong, steady, and free. You deserve to feel supported in your journey, to make choices that bring comfort, balance, and joy. Remember, senior wellness isn't about perfection. It's about progress, kindness to yourself, and living each day with presence and purpose. You're never too old to make a small shift that leads to a better tomorrow. And if you're still here with me, thank you. It means a lot. Leave a comment with the number 0 below so I know you're here. Wishing you steady steps and warm days ahead because your health and your happiness truly matter.